Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl, MissErinYvette, and today I'm going to be doing another Express by E, a chit chat, basically. So go ahead and grab your wine, take a shot, whatever you need to do. I'm going to honestly be spilling some tea. So after turning 25, honestly, y'all, I've been trying to get on my grown woman. If you've been following me on Instagram, you'll know I've been diving into everything from spiritual health, mental health, my actual physical health and well-being, and just all aspects of really turning over a new leaf to kind of find my inner grown woman. And for me, that means more than just looking the part. It's actually walking it on a daily basis as well. I figured we will try something new. I know I believe I was drinking Cavassier in the last Express by E, and it had me spilling all the tea, okay? And hopefully everyone watching this video is of age. If not, I would not suggest for anyone below the age of 21 or the legal drinking age in your country to indulge with me. You can always just grab a glass of water, sis. We have you, some sparkling cider, something like that. But definitely, if you are over the age of 21 here in the States, I'm going to be trying out a new wine with you guys every Express by E. You're welcome to join with me with your own beverage. And let me know in the comments down below what you think if you've already tried it. Because I just honestly feel like after turning 25, I'm trying to catch up with my sister. And her collection is just out of this world. I'm going to be trying Menage A Trois. This is a sweet collection. It's a Dolce. And I actually got this for a friend. I'm trying to get him into wines, and it's not going so great. So this is a sweet red blend. And honestly, it has notes of blackberry, raspberry, and vanilla. When it comes to trying a new wine, I like to stick to the flavors and things that I actually know. You know, it's good to sound fancy and whatnot, but what is that? And what does that taste like? Cheers. So this one's dedicated to all of the strong women. This one is dedicated to all of us who were called strong-willed, had a bad attitude, had a smart mouth, had an anger problem, all of these things when you were just a little young girl. So young that attitudes literally weren't even a real thing. So young that honestly, you telling the truth meant you were being grown and disrespectful, okay? If you know, you know. The girls that get it, and the girls that don't, sis, don't even worry about it. You were blessed and favored for not having to understand what I'm talking about, all right? This one is for me finding the adult version of Aaron and accepting that it's okay to piss a few people off, which I'm pretty sure by this video, I'm gonna piss a few people off. I think the past couple of months have been really great for me because I've realized that there is no right answer to adulthood. You can sit there and plan out everything in a planner. I recently just bought one from Target. She's gorgeous. You can put all the stickers in there. You can highlight and budget to death. You can have it plan A, B, C, D, E, and F, and G. You can, you know what I mean? You can have all of these things aligned. But first of all, if God isn't in your plan, sis, I'm going to go ahead and put you on to something. It's not going to work. No matter how hard you try, huff, puff, and you might even cry, it's not going to work, all right? And the kicker to this is, even if you pleaded God to death for something, that doesn't mean he's going to just bestow it upon you just because you asked real nicely and you blinked your eyes, okay? When I tell you last year was a year where I felt like what's going on, it was so confusing that I got to a point where I literally just shut down. I didn't even want to speak on where I was in life because I did not know where I was in life. I felt like I was on a train and God was the conductor, but I didn't really know where we were going, and I wasn't sure how much longer I had to sit on that train until we got to the destination. But it was crazy because in that same type of, and honestly guys, when it comes to these Express by E's, I don't write any notes. I haven't thought about a topic. I'm literally just sitting down here venting to you guys. And it's crazy, and I hope I don't cry. I was in a waiting mode for almost the entire year last year. I watched everybody around me, people I felt didn't deserve it, win. I watched people who had done me wrong, win. I watched people who I felt didn't put in any effort, win. I watched people who literally stole, cheated, did everything I felt in the Bible, win. It got to a point, y'all, I'm gonna be real with you, it got so bad that I found myself repenting to God for even looking. I felt like I was looking hard at what the next person was doing, and I know better. I know that what they're doing ain't what I'm doing. I know that they, everything on the other side ain't green. The grass on the other side ain't always greener. And I also know that who am I to judge one person's journey on what I've been through? Don't be a fool, okay? Never, ever critique someone's day 40 to your first day. That means you don't know what it took them, what sacrifices they make, how much it costs, what they went through to get where they are. All you see is the post. You see the final result in a filter of what a person wants to show you. But you have no idea the sacrifice that it takes to get there. So I really had to get to a place where I had to ask God to forgive me quick, because I didn't want to become that person that constantly looked at everybody. And it wasn't even just social media, but you know how easy access Instagram and Facebook and Twitter is. It just got to a place where I'm gonna be real with you. I used to be big on take a social media break and, walk away from this and walk away from that. But when I tell you, I used to be one of those people that used to be a runner, where when something discomforted me in life, I would literally just walk away from it. When somebody pissed me off in life, I would walk away from them and block them and move on with my life, never addressing the issue, never fully healing, never fully acknowledging what happened, never learning a lesson, but simply just removing myself from any discomfort. That prohibited me from growing. So that's kind of how I see myself. And again, that's just me. I don't know anybody else. I'm only speaking for myself. When it comes to social media, I hope I didn't flash you guys. When it comes to social media, I find myself sticking things out and not deleting the app and not deleting the platform, simply because if I can't teach my inner self to grow past what I see on the internet, then I personally feel like I'm weakening myself. People have become too attached and dependent on social media. I won't stop repeating on this channel that literally is only a perspective, a small portion of someone's reality, and it's only a perspective of their reality, which means you could walk a mile in their shoes today if you could, and you probably wouldn't even see that same very perspective. They're only showing you what they want the world to see. Half the time it's not even real. Photoshopped, filtered, all of the above. What I am trying to say is, it got to a place where I had to really refocus back in on who is Erin, who does she want to be, and also where do we come from? How far did we come from? Like, I think one of the biggest motivators for myself is to actually write down all of my accomplishments, because honestly, to make myself that girl, I can't remember everything that I've done, everything I've accomplished from last year to all of the years. Your girl done put in work, that I have purpose, that no one can take my voice away from me. Being a grown woman, as we spoke in the last Expressed by E, to me, is making sure that everything I do is intentional. And one promise I actually made to myself this year, you guys, is that I want everything I do, from my outfits, to my nails, to my first impressions, to just the way that I go about life, I want to give my 100%. You never know if this is the last day we have on earth. And if this is the last video that you guys ever watched of me, I want to say thank you so much for supporting me, like genuinely. Thank you for making this moment so special to me and just giving me the chance to even chat with you and have a wonderful conversation to inspire you guys. And you guys have definitely, okay, y'all have motivated me, and you have definitely inspired me to keep going, to believe in myself, and to keep encouraging people around the world. And so I really want to pass on that same energy. Like, I don't care if it's just upping your shower routine, getting Starbucks in the morning before work, adding yoga or the gym. Like, I don't care if it's a Monday. It's something about Mondays now. I don't like Mondays. I've been trying to change my mind about them. So every Monday I do something special for myself. I'm trying to make this thing work. You know what I mean? We got one life, and I'm just trying to make it fun. I'm trying to make it special. I'm trying to keep surprising myself. Self-love is literally habitual for me. Y'all, like, we could be here all day. One thing that I've been talking to my friends about recently is closure. Now, comment down below if you guys believe in closure. Do you believe it's a gimmick? Or do you believe that it's necessary in relationships? I'll even go to bat and say some people say this determines whether a person is mature or not. Okay? Now, when it comes to me, I'm on both sides, all right? I used to not believe in closure at all. But getting into my, grown womanhood, I accept that acknowledgement is important, but closure is not. Closure to me is personal. It's a choice to accept what has happened and to just find some type of answer to whatever questions you may have. But closure isn't an action or a specified word. Closure isn't given within a specified time period. More importantly, closure is not owed to somebody after disrespect was done. You get what I'm saying? You don't get to disrespect the relationship and then demand closure. That's not that ain't how it works. No. Really reevaluate a lot of the relationships that I had close to me last year. It kind of sucks when you outgrow people. I used to be really close to a relative of mine who I'm just now honestly like learning and realizing how, y'all know I heard that word toxic, just so negative in your life. You know what I mean? Do you guys know when people are like blatantly jealous of you? I don't really feel comfortable sitting up here saying this either, but if something is true, it's true. And the reason why I want to sit up here and say this is because if I was 14 and gullible like I was when I was 14, I wish somebody would have told me that sometimes your kindness will be taken for granted. Sometimes people will try you like because they know they can. If you're in any situation or a relationship right now with an individual, I don't care if y'all are related, if y'all have been friends your whole life, if they are at your church, I don't care why you are in a relationship with this person. If you are giving more in the relationship than they are, more importantly, don't lie to yourself now. If you have been giving more in the relationship your whole life or majority of the duration of this relationship, then you need to let that person go yesterday. Like, you need to cut this off now, okay? And I can bet you money, they're going to blame you. They're going to say you're rude, you're nasty, you have an attitude. Pretty much everything they can to make you feel bad or to make themselves the victim. I'm not too ashamed to admit that I love them. The saddest part is I don't know why I ever did. The things that I would have done for this individual, the things that I have done, I'm one of those people that if I call you family, like I mean it, I take it to heart. So when I see a pattern in people and they don't change, and it's almost like they take every opportunity they can to make you out to be some negative person. It's like they go out of their way to talk about you and to spread lies and drama. It just gets really weird. So I'm just at a place now where I'm just protecting my peace. I stopped arguing and fighting with people, trying to prove to people like that I'm a good person, that I'm genuine, because honestly, people know who you are. Like, they know that. But if they think you're gullible and they think you don't know who you are, and especially if they feel like you don't have a voice, they're going to try to tell stories because they feel like you won't defend yourself. 2022, I'm focusing my energy on bettering myself, on accomplishing all of my goals, and really just reaching the stars. Like, I can't wait to excel into this next version of myself. A few things that I have been adding to my life to basically just kind of get me to, like, you know, I turned 25 in October. So a few things that I have been adding to my life just to kind of help me push myself into this grown woman phase is like luxury pajamas. Like these ones right here I got, they're from CHIT. You guys will see in a haul. And I absolutely love these pajamas, but I just love nice pillows on my bed. I have crazy pillows on my bed too, just like this. Nice pajamas and just aromatherapy. I love a good wine when I get off work. I've been cooking more. I literally just bought me a knife set from Amazon. So I'm just making everything new. I got new bath towels. I'm redoing my living room and my bathroom. I thought about sharing it with you guys. I don't know if that's something you want to see here on YouTube. But for the new year, I'm redoing my interior design. It's giving, I don't even know, is it contemporary, modern? It's really nice. Something completely different than I would normally do. But I'm really just asking myself the big girl questions like, you know, what do you want in life? And how do you plan on achieving that? I recently just went to a new bank this weekend, actually, and I opened up a new savings account so that I can start working on, you know, some goals that I have. And I'm just really, really excited. I'll be going within the next week to be looking at some places. And that's really just going to kick off like my moving tour, just to travel different places and just see, like, what is Erin like? What does Erin want? If you are in your 20s or your 30s, do you have your adult staples yet? You know what I mean? Like your go-tos, your luxury scents, your, you know what I mean? Your go-to bag. So I've been just trying to find myself, and I am having the best time. Like, I'm enjoying myself. I'm loving this phase of my life, and yay, we finally made it. Okay. And I love, more importantly, that I did this by myself. No boyfriend, no toxic friends. I'm super excited for the future. Cheers to us.